Okay, I just wanted to finish up by saying, okay, you've heard about socialism from me a lot tonight, and you've heard a point of view which we don't hear often in our society. You know, they're CNN, you know, Crossfire, they're not having socialists on there, but what can we do now? I think that's a key question, because, you know, we are, you know, there's not going to be a revolution tomorrow, obviously. I wish it was the case, but there's not going to be a revolution tomorrow. So what can we do now? We are in the midst of an economic crisis. People are being thrown out of their homes at record rates. And this reminds me of in the 1930s, okay? There were evictions all over the country. In the 1930s, people were losing their homes and all that. People were being thrown out. But at the time, the Communist Party of the United States was a very strong political organization. So what did they do? They organized unemployed councils, and they organized organizations of the oppressed to resist against it. And they organized this, and it got to the point where if someone wanted to throw someone out of their home, the Communist Party would come back and put them back in their home. And they said, housing is a right. Housing is a right was the slogan. And they did this all over the country. They were fighting for people's basic right to have a home. That was a basic fight for people to have a home, and it succeeded. And we got HUD, the Housing and Urban Development Department, and we got rent control in the cities, which kept rents down. And it made a lot of victories for the people, and it won a lot of people to see, hey, these socialists, they're not just all talk. They are going to fight for us, and they are going to fight for our interests. They do care about us. They are going to fight for a new world. Maybe we should join up with them. You know, Communist Party membership in the 1930s was huge, you know, huge at that time. Well, World War II came along, and Stalin made some bad decisions, so we didn't have a revolution in this country, but, you know, we could have, and that's one thing. And I do want to bring out one thing, and that is that, you know, a lot of us have dreams in this country. You know, we're young people, especially on this campus. We're young people. We have dreams. You know, we dream about having a nice house. We dream of getting a job that pays a lot. But I want to call on us to have another dream. And I want us all, instead of just dreaming about me, and instead of just dreaming about what I have, let's dream together. Let's dream together. Let's dream of a world where everyone is able to see a doctor when they're sick. That sounds like a dream I think we should all have. Let's dream of a world where no one has to be unemployed. Let's dream of a world where war is not something that just continues and has to go on horrifically. Let's dream of a world that everyone would want to live in. Let's not just dream of ourselves. Let's dream of a world that we could all build. And so what we've got to do now is we've got to organize. You know, in Gina, the Gina 6 were arrested for defending themselves from racists. I say we free the Gina 6 and we fight for them. And I support the new Black Panther Party of the United States, which is fighting to defend the oppressed people from police brutality. And, you know, gay people are being attacked in this country. They're being brutalized by homophobes and such. I support self-defense rights for gay and lesbian people. The right for them to defend themselves. And I also support the right of the clinics. An abortion is a right that every woman should have. And no bigot should be able to keep a woman from exercising her right to an abortion. We need to defend the abortion clinics from the bigots. Defense of the abortion clinics. And I say this, and I say we've got to organize in every sector. We've got to organize in the factories. We've got to organize in the schools. We've got to organize in the churches. We've got to organize everywhere that our people are. And we've got to organize until the day we can seize power and build a society that everyone would want to live in.